Happy Women's Day.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay.
Happy Independence to you too.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Happy
Are we
Women's
ready?
Day to you. Happy Independence.
Are we
Yes.
independent?
Yes, we are independent. I don't know what people think, and that is one of the most painful things that I want to caution all of us. Don't refuse your independence or you are given, because it could be detriment to the rest of your generation.
Tell me about it.
The independence of Ghana has brought us a lot of goodwill, and especially when we got to a stage where I heard a lot of noise, even I think on your news and other TV stations, that His Excellency the President should not waste our money for any parade in the quest to celebrate the Independence Day. I felt we want to bring curse and shame to the country.
Other countries did it.
Which country is Ghana?
Is Ghana.
Which country is Ghana?
Ghana is.
So why are we talking about Ghana as the other countries?
No, the thing
Tanzania decide not to celebrate their Independence Day.
Is when you say that, why are we doing it? You know, we can learn from other people.
You learn
they
what is.
Use the proceeds of all of that they could use for. Sorry. You should take awake mineral water. The moment you drink it, you are contributing to.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the information. I'll drink.
Yeah, but you know, when we're learning, we're growing.
That you should use the independence celebration, the toil and the blood and toil of our fathers. We should use it to go and build schools and hospitals.
They didn't say use the toil.
But what should we use?
Use the money that.
But what is the purpose of the celebration?
We could celebrate the people, mention them, give credence to all of the things that they've done.
Sorry.
What people are saying is the fact that normally they spend so much money
to do what?
To
celebrate.
To celebrate. Now, what are we celebrating? At this point, we should be celebrating developmental things.
Are we not having any development?
Oh, are we? It's at a really slow pace.
No, the fact that it's slow, they are developing. You see, there are some things that we should not take. I'm saying that independence celebration.
At 66, certain things, okay, we should have certain things. We shouldn't be looking at.
No, at 66, like what?
And be saying that, oh, this area doesn't have roads, these people don't have schools. You know, on TV Africa, we have this program called Ghana Must Know, and we look at problems that are in communities.
So at 66, every road must be tied. Is that what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, we should.
There are countries that are more than 66. They are even in the States, in America. They are still rough roads. They are still potholes.
Should we take terrible examples?
No, you see, we are not saying that. I'm saying there are things that, you see, it's like you are living in the house with your father and you're saying that your school fees is coming and your father has gone to use money to go and pay for rent. You should consider your school fees as compared to rent. We do most important thing before we try to do what is necessary.
So celebrating
independence with the parade was good. And I'm saying that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, thank you for not listening to the people and doing what is right.
Point is taken.
Because at the end of the day, if you why didn't you celebrate? Because what is it? Are you that poor that you can't celebrate independence? What is your problem?
It's more like
some people went through some level of pain, toil, shed their blood. And that is how come we today can make a decision without consulting the Queen. Then when the day has come, you say we shouldn't celebrate it because it is not necessary. Other countries that their currency is not used by them alone, but used by other people. Are you aware that this country, the city doesn't go anywhere? Are you aware? Yeah. And for that matter, do you know how economically we will suffer? If you take the CFA France, do you know how the safer where they can use it? Beyond Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, France, they use it. By your city, where does it go?
Nowhere.
So once you are using your own money, when your economic crisis comes, it becomes bigger for you. This shouldn't mean that you shouldn't celebrate independence. Unless you don't understand. When we're growing up, for you to be selected to go and march on the sun,
it
was something. You don't even sleep for the next day. And it is part of the patriotic mentality that keeps you going to build a nation for yourself. Why are you so much in crisis? We shouldn't do it. It is not necessary. What is it? Even me now, I feel sad for Excellency, the presidents that are coming. That now they don't even go march again. Now they're giving them vehicles that they sit in the car to go around. Those times it shows you the strength of the men. Akufo-Addo have done well because the MCE for is it Brem or somewhere was reading the speech and he fell. And Nana Akufo-Addo is older than him. It tells you that our president is very strong and sexually active. Because men who collapse at such times are not sexually active. Nana-Addo, congratulations.
Was it his?
No, a man who is strong. No, when a man like Nana-Addo, His Excellency President, is still standing on his feet, it tells you that his sexuality is intact.
Is he taking some of your products?
Maybe he's chewing ginger honey cheese. Nana-Addo, I don't know. Thank you very much. You are making us proud. And it's good. All those of you who are growing and coming, I pray for myself that I will grow and be eloquent, can still speak, can still read, and can still address a nation like Ghana where everybody is a president, everybody is a vice president.
That's
you
true.
can still think and talk to them. I'm saying that if you don't admire anything about the president, for me, I admire his sanity at his age and his eloquence.
That's commendable.
So we'll not retire him because if somebody younger than him is reading a speech and has collapsed, what is the secret of Nana-Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo? I'm saying one of the secrets is that he's sexually active. The male organ is still working, and that is why the mind is working. Be careful, nobody kills your male organ. So happy Independence Day, Nana-Addo. Thank you for celebrating the parade. And those of you in Volta region, for the first, the thing has come to you. Clap your hands for it. And it was okay. It's okay. We've celebrated it. Nana-Addo, you made it. Yesterday, the Sona 2 was something else. All the things you said, we've heard it before. Thank you. But I didn't talk about marriage. We didn't talk about divorce. We didn't talk about. You see, the Sona is the total state of the nation. And another didn't talk about marriage and relationship. Tracy Buachi has delivered a baby boy. Nana-Addo didn't talk about it. All these things are very important. It's a national issue. Because when Papa Nu came, it affected the presidency and everywhere. So when you hear Tracy Buachi has had a son, for Ghana's addition, Nana-Addo should add it to the Sona. Why you didn't comment on it? We have to reorganize another Sona for His Excellency the President so that he talks about relationship issues. Ghana, there are no divorce going on. Things are going on very well.
That's not true. There are divorces going on.
In this country.
Have you checked the registry?
No, me, the registered general divorce rate, I don't believe it.
Why?
Because people are marrying their siblings and divorcing later for documentation. So I don't really believe the record. Oh, you don't know. Really? And our system is not so balanced that you can go and marry in Lekma and come back to marry again in AME. It doesn't meet. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do.
So the security of a marriage is still that you're seeing your wife and you're seeing your husband. Go ahead. That is why our topic for today is about whether when you publicly advertise your relationship, it can keep the relationship going or not. But I know you have some good trendy issues that you want to talk about quickly, and then we can jump into those ones before we end today. Yeah. Today we'll start our topic. I promise you.
Okay, so during the week before the independence, we had almost all women in Ghana had to converge at Namaba Namo's program called Women of Valor, and you saw women encouraging women right there. We had the like of Motola Kehinde. We had the sports presenter, what's the name? Julia Swart, from South Africa. And then we had Eugenia Barfor coming through talking to the women. We saw Charlotte Say was there, Natalie Ford was there. All the people, the women were encouraging each other. And I thought that was a really beautiful thing. Now, Tornado says that he needs to have 2 or 3 more kids, even though he's not thinking about marriage.
Who is Tornado?
Tornado is, I think he was acting movies or something, doing more.
Who's Tornado? Tornado.
Like
Okay.
Yeah, you don't ask it. No problem with that.
No, I don't know who.
There he is. There he is.
This okay. He said he wants to have what?
He said he wants to add 2 or 3 more kids.
Oh, that's less. He should have more. The type of person he is. You see, the type of person he is that his issues are matters to us that like we are talking about him now. He needs to have more children. Once you become a public figure, have more children. Let's have a lot of his kind in the system, because when he dies, we will not have. You see, if you have 2 children, 3 children, you lose what God wants to use your family for. But if you have like 10, you see, don't worry about women are saying that's not true. Yesterday was their day, and I don't want to go on them. I want to leave them with their menstruation, their pregnancy issues. But what I'm saying is that no man wants to be like a woman. And the day they celebrate, they say they choose a day for men, and that day is a toilet day as well. It's okay. You see, actually, we don't need to be celebrated. World Toilet Day is World Men's Day. We don't need to be celebrated because We don't. No, we don't need it. No, we don't need it. Actually, women are those that must be recognized because without men, there are no women. Women, we are the only people who are able to sleep quietly and allow God to go around our ribs, not thinking of gazing.
Sleep quietly. God puts you to sleep.
But how many women can you? But how many women?
Lord put.
No, hold on, no. It was by request.
Adam did not say that. Lord, I'm alone. The Lord said that. Oh, I realize the man is alone. And I need to put him to sleep to make a woman out of him.
So Adam was put to sleep.
Oh, hello. God, please, I need it.
Thank you very much, precious. Adam was put to what?
Sleep.
God was fortunate that he created Adam first to put Adam to sleep. Imagine you. God putting you to sleep. You see 5,000 words.
Women don't think they are sleeping.
Yeah, no. You before God will put you to sleep.
It was like,
women.
How differently.
I mean, it is man who gave his rib without complaining after he woke up.
Look, when you sleep, you don't talk.
Come again.
Men don't talk, and that kind of sleep, it was under God's anesthesia. You are like literally dead.
So nothing was removed from a man.
It was removed from him.
No, I want to understand. Nothing was removed from a man.
Something was removed.
And one man was not deficient because he has lost one rib.
Man was not deficient.
Without one rib. God replaced the rib with a flesh. So as we are walking, we don't have one rib. We are using flesh.
Okay.
Because of
a woman, yes.
Because of.
Which is a plus to you.
So remember that you were created for us. And the most important reason why you were created is for us to have our sexual gratification and procreation. We are aware. So we celebrated you, and everything you do is about us. No woman on earth has wealth and riches that is not coming from a man. And your life is not well covered if you've not met a man.
No, darling, I'm so sorry, but I can't agree to this.
Why? I didn't say you agree.
There are women, because I'm talking from a woman's perspective.
That
there are women who have toiled, worked.
I'm saying every toil of a woman, every work of a woman, there is a man's money in it. I can challenge any woman.
No, a man's money as in a customer.
It's a man.
Okay, then it means that most
and when you say men are customers, remember the customization. Customer in what sales?
I mean, in sale of goods and
services, and anything can be goods and services, including Nyamianwa. So what I'm saying is that everything that a woman has,
Counselor, I miss you.
everything that a woman has with an agenda is from a man. So we will not even worry ourselves not to celebrate you. And in this celebration, think about the way we go through pain, the way we go through menstrual challenge, the way we get pregnant and we deliver. These things are no problem because they are part of you. But we won't fight you. Because if you give me all the money in the world, I'll never want to be a woman for even 1 second.
Well, women don't want to be made to.
No, that is a lie.
Oh.
No, that is a lie. Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard a man looking for equality between men and women? Who are those looking for equality?
Say it again.
Who are those looking for equality?
Equality.
Yes.
Sometimes it's men too.
Okay.
Women-dominated industry.
Okay. So we are okay.
Please don't argue with them.
No, we are okay. We are okay. Men are looking for equality. You want to be like a woman. Go ahead.
Someone is saying that they say that what men can do, women can do better.
They say what?
What men can do, women can do better.
That's where we are. And that's why we are celebrating them. So Nana Banamwe's program was brilliant, was done. They were encouraging women. Is that not it?
Yes.
And yesterday was women, they were celebrating women. And we will not even stop celebrating you. Because when we don't celebrate you, we will not have a peace of mind. It's just to keep us going. So go ahead.
Celebrate or die.
Don't worry. We leave you there. But remember, whatever you have came from a man.
Anyway, Auntie B, she's an actress. She's a Kumawood actress. So you see most of her movies and she's all giving her energy and everything. Now, she comes out to say that it's been 20 years. Her lover, premium lover, Santo, passed on. And from then, she's never been lucky with real love. She wants a man who will love her for her, not for her body or not for the things that probably she possesses. And then in that line of conversation, she came up and said that probably she could, have a bit of crush on someone, not because of his person, literally, but because of his body and the way he. Oh, so that's the video right there played. Oh my God, she's so beautiful, even after so many years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So So Auntie B will wish to have a husband in replacement of the dead, the late Santo.
Yes.
And he's thinking of Asamoah. It's a good taste. And it's okay. But it's so sad that Auntie B is there. How many years now since Santo died? She's talking about 20 years.
20, yeah.
I mean, why should you be a widow for 20 years? Is it because you are ugly? Is it because you are unpresentable?
If you listen to her, it
Yes.
means that she met people. People were
But she was looking for a kind of Asamoah.
exactly. She was looking for a certain kind of man,
Which
who
is
would
Asamoah
love
kind.
her, not the-
So you can use the ones in the meantime and drop them when you meet your Asamoah. You see why most of you are still 40 years and nobody is coming? Because the available things you can use as toothpick for the meantime. When the original one comes, use it as a toothbrush. So Auntie B, I understand your desire. The type of Asamoah you have, you can have Asamoah. And when Auntie B is talking like this, I'm very happy. Because you don't even need Asamoah type to be a husband. There are times that your desire should cause you to meet an Asamoah sperm to create an Asamoah in the future. You see, I don't know why all of you women, you see, you desire a man and all you are waiting for is to make you a missus. No, stop thinking that level. Think of the future of a child with that man.
So
Because as long as you have a child with me, if you don't even have me, you see the kind of me in that child.
we don't want to have children who look like the man that we fall in love with. We just want to have the man.
No, but you won't get it. You know you will not get. You know that no matter what you do, even when my wife dies, me, I won't come and marry you. Look at your face, I won't come.
It's not talking about me. I'm pretty, honey. So
Oh, no, nobody says you're not pretty.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
you
am
know you are pretty, and that's why you are telling them you are pretty. But I'm saying you know very well that you are watching me right now. When my wife dies, me, I'm going to marry you. But you can have a child with me that have resemblance in my blood. So don't waste your energy. That 20 years, you know, if you stay as a widow after 3 years of the demise of your husband, there's a problem with you.
oh, is it?
Yes.
But a woman can decide to mourn the husband.
Bible says that people who are less than 60 years should not be given widowhood right. They shouldn't be giving donation. They are supposed to go and marry again. So you see, widowhood right itself is just a matter, it's 9 months. Under the tradition, it is said that when the two of us are married and your husband just died, we believe that because you are lying that we should give you 9 months to observe if you carry our child. After 9 months, you are cleared to marry again.
Okay.
So why do you marry the ghost of your husband? And for 20 years, Auntie B is now reminding us that he wanted to have Asamoah. Auntie B, okay, I don't want to believe that Auntie B is not even having sexual intercourse after 20 years. But this would be a disaster to femininity.
Well, she's glowing. Like
Please. So go ahead. If Asamoah you want and you can't have him, let cross Asamoah's path, let him impregnate you. Or look for where Asamoah passes.
Can you do that link?
No, it's easy. You can look for Asamoah anywhere he goes to use condom, carry the spermatozoa, put in your. I mean, use possible means to get children to come into the world. Oh. Auntie, you don't even want she do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you
So,
want to.
I know that you're excited. You're waiting for the next topic and everything. But let's go for a break, and then when we get back, we'll continue our conversation. Hey, Counselor Lutron, you shall not kill me.
Why?
Auntie Beauty said 20 years, Abana said 1 year. She will not be happy at all. Anyway, Auntie B, Charlie, but this guy, the military guy, now there's this conversation going on that if anything, it's because of a girl counselor that he died.
Well, once it's alleged, we will not have anything to say because if it's alleged that, what do you call it? It was because of a girl. It's easy for you to be beaten because of a girl. It is easy for you to be punished because of a girl. But if guys will have to stab you because of a girl, I don't know who that girl is.
Yeah.
I don't know who that girl is because there's nothing in fighting over a girl.
Same as there's nothing in fighting over a guy.
Well, there's something in fighting over a guy because a guy is a breadwinner and a girl is a bread eater. No, if you see any woman, if you see any woman who is a breadwinner, a woman who has become a breadwinner, it's a dysfunctional society. But women
then
are not
society is
supposed.
very dysfunctional.
So, for example, you see a woman who is the breadwinner for a family. The husband is there, and she's the one taking care of the children. No matter what the circumstance is, it's a dysfunctional home, and the children will have a very bad future. They will never grow to become. No, you see, it's very painful for us to swallow the bitter pill. But when a home is run by a woman, children don't grow with clarity of common sense. Because mommy constantly remind you that this is not my duty, but I'm doing it because your father is not in the right state to do it. Not because your father is mad, not because he's sick, not because he's crippled, not because he's bedridden, but he can't afford. But your mother, in her sense, as qualified as she is still in a married to a guy who cannot provide. Is your mother normal?
Yes, she's normal.
So you see, such an abnormal mother raising normal children, they will grow. And when you marry and your husband is not providing, you can't even rush to your mother and tell your mother that he's not providing. Because your mother will tell you, na me kura me nko school no baby out TV so papa ahwe then am ne hwe wo post jene na me ton odom ne hwe wo wompo de oye no TV Africa jana se ma na hwe nkwala. You see the nonsense that is going on. So you have a dysfunctional society where women are thinking that they can do themselves. So even women now have right to name children.
Hated that
Women.
society.
Women created it.
Really?
Yes.
Women took money from men and then they became bankrupt.
When a man is not productive, he is not qualified, he can't pay your bride price. Why should we help him pay your bride price? Are you correct? The man has no place to sleep. Then you support him to rent so he can sleep. You are destroying somebody's future.
What if the man was able to do all of that and all of a sudden things happen, natural things happen, and then he just...
This statement people say, the most poorest man on earth who was one time rich is still better than the poor guy you're seeing because still he has rich men friends. What are you talking about? Me, I cannot broke to the extent that I can't pay my rent. There are still human beings in my life who will gather 20 Ghana, 40 Ghana and pay for me a rent to live in. You understand? I can, where I am now in my state, nothing can happen to me that becomes zero, that nothing, that my wife and children will not eat. No.
Because you have a good network.
It's not because when you get to a stage, you create network as a man. Networks are not created by women. Anytime you see women creating network, it's for gossip, distraction, and pull her back. If you make a woman a chief executive of a company, even women are afraid to go and ask permission. More or less men. Do you get it?
Does it mean that when a woman... Welcome back. This is Entertainment to Lifestyle Session. We have Counselor Loose Roots. I know that you wanted to, hear all the things that we're saying, but I'll share with you later. But Counselor, we're back.
Yeah.
And we're talking about women being breadwinners, and you said that...
No. I mean, women are supposed to be bread eaters. That's all.
We're supposed to be. But the dysfunctional society puts us in a place...
And who created that dysfunctional society?
It is the men.
No.
If you don't...
my sister, if a man wake up to do... So when a man doesn't have what it takes to marry you, why do you go and waste your money to allow him to marry you?
What if he had what it takes to marry and then after the marriage things goes down?
No, things like what?
Things
a man has money.
Things like business.
A man who has lost his job and is still staying home is because of a woman.
Sir.
Oh yes.
Tell me about
your husband is not working and he knows that water bill, light bill, rent is coming. And he's living under the roof that the landlord will come and ask him money. Where's money? And he's staying there. He's hungry, no food. Because you are feeding him, he's lying. If you stop feeding him, will he still lie there?
Oh, so you are saying the women should stop feeding their husbands?
But what will you get to feed him? No, what will you get to feed him?
Maybe because the woman works.
Works? Okay, so you are going to work to feed your husband instead of working to feed your family?
To feed the home, and he's part of the home.
Okay. I mean, see, this is the people we have. These are the type of pressures we have in the system. So they should stop complaining. Because that, you see, it's so painful. I mean, government will do lively empowerment, something for women. Government comes to support women with money, not men. If people might be supported in this country, it's men. Do you understand? We are looking for job. Women and men are online to look for job. You should make sure that you give men first before women, because women are supposed to depend on men.
Okay, but when we give people the money, you need to use it on other girls, like 16 girls.
Do we use it on men?
Do you use it on...
So what sort of greed? No, what sort of greed?
Use it on men.
No, what sort of greed is that? No, what sort of greed is that?
It's not greed.
That you have your husband sharing money with other women and you are worried. Are you okay? No, you see, you people, you come and profess you love yourself. We are encouraging other women to be like us. You do seminars for women, but when you hear your husband is paying another girl's rent, you are worried. What is your problem? You see your problem. So I'm saying that, I mean, this thing you are talking about, we should give you a celebration and be there. But there are too many things that we have to deal with. And for women, we leave you at where you are, my sister. Okay. Go ahead and enjoy what you are. You be there. You want to be a woman, be there.
Okay, counselor. Did you see the video where the woman was, doing something to a little boy?
Which one?
There was this video that went viral. A woman was sucking the penis of a little boy and all that. Did you see that video?
No, I've not seen it. I've not seen it.
It's really disturbing.
It's okay. Once it's disturbing, it's a mother training a son or whatever. It's okay. Let's go ahead. What video game do you have?
Anyway, what do you?
No, you see, so no. If you have a mother,
she's not the mother.
But she's what?
She's a woman in the area who is married to somebody else.
And she's doing this to a small boy blue job. Who videoed it?
That's it.
No, so who videoed it?
I don't know who videoed it.
So the one who videoed is the one who has a mental problem, not the one who did it.
No,
the one who videoed it, whoever took the video and posted it, is the one who has a mental problem, not the woman who is doing what she's doing.
I asked the same question. Who did the video? I mean, instead of you stopping the person in the act, you video the person and bring it out, create a whole story about it.
Now we believe that we have smartphones, so everything we can do. You see, I mean, I wanted us to touch the story of there are two women story today. I don't know why Samira have not brought that one, so that it could connect us to our topic for today. There are two Nigerian women, blessings. The CEO talking about that, and there's another lady talking about mothers should pray for their sons.
Yes, actually on my list I was coming.
And then we have Zandi Kamel narration, very, very important.
She said that she went through
sorry.
And she lost her daughter and then her marriage, and people are just bashing her, not knowing the story.
So it was going to connect us to the topic that when you expose your marriage in the public space, does it give you protection or leads you to early divorce?
Counsel, let's talk about it. Even though we have about 3 minutes to wrap up.
See, that's what I'm saying, that I wanted it to connect to the discussion.
That's the video right there.
So if you listen to Zani Kamel carefully, and you go back to play her previous things she has said, before she had the marriage, and once she got the marriage, is it like the public exposure is what has landed her in where she is now? Because if her issues were behind the scene, would she have? Because even this video, she was still cursing Ghanaians. So when she's telling us that she's going through something and she has changed, I still see her with a pain in her heart. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if you listen to her in this video, she's saying that when she has lost the child and was out, I mean, this is a confession that when she got married, listen, when she got married, on the big radio station, they asked her, it is rumored that you have a child. She said no.
Oh. Okay.
Now, the boy she was with, the guy, the Canadian guy, they asked that somebody says the guy has a child already. She said no.
So where from this girl that died? I think that should be a discussion that would happen.
So you see, there are things you come and put in the public space. And then when other things are coming, people don't take you serious. Because if, for example, as you're sitting down right now, and people know you have a child before marriage, when you come and say anything like that, people go, oh, wow, yes. But you denounce I didn't have a child. I've not had a child. It is there on record. Abeku Santana interviewed you. Now, you didn't come back to tell us that all the things you see on social media, your husband is aware. And the two of you are not sharing common password. And you came out to tell us that the last person that you know will ever cheat in your life is. So this topic has been there since February. It's not my hair. But I'm saying that these are lessons we are learning. That when you advertise your relation, does it give protection to the relationship? When people know who my wife is, does it keep our marriage? When people know who your husband is, does it keep the marriage? Because somebody says it's better when he's doing anything, they will call you. But if you are a woman, that another fellow man or woman can take your phone and call you, hello, Prepe, where are you? Where are you? This one there, I know it is not right for me to say it. Oh, you say what you say, but come and see only your eyes. So, hey, what am I seeing? Is that Mr. Play? Hey, men are not pillows. So men are like mattress. You don't sleep on it. Oh, they are cobwebs. So come and see. They've not even told you what they're about to tell you. That is why the CEO Blessing is telling everybody that she's a motivational speaker and a counselor, and she has decided not to waste her life by not going to marriage, because when you marry, you waste your life. So what's she talking about in life? Because a woman who has never tasted marriage doesn't know what time is it. And she won't tell us that she's not having sex the way she looks. Because what she's carrying is for men. And that's why I asked you the last time we started this show, that what at all do women bring in life of any man apart from sexual intercourse? So the topic is huge. And many people are doing it, especially some men. There are men today who have put trackers in the car of their wives, that they are able to locate where the wife is. Somebody tracked the wife's car to a hotel, and didn't call the woman, no, but was looking at the tracker and drove from here, giddy giddy. When they got there, it was the mechanic who was taking the car to a brick gardens.
Yay, I'm happy about that.
and when she got there, whether she should call the wife and say, "I want to then she was not even ready to do it." I mean, we will discuss it. We'll repeat Zani Kamel's video next week. We'll talk about the CEO's issue. But until then, it's 0277 609 644. Do you think that it's better to advertise your relation to everybody so that they help you protect your wife and protect your husband? 0277 609 644. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much, Solutions. This is where we draw the curtains for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Prepare to share some news and some good news. See you. Bye.